Good morning. I'm going to be doing something a little different today. Yesterday, I spent most of the day um, importing my Mega Man 9 Family Tracker remake that I did back in 2018 into Mega Man 2. I guess people have things to do on their weekend. That was what I had to do. I was always curious what Mega Man 2 music would sound like with Mega Man 9 music, mostly because Mega Man 9 was basically a reboot of Mega Man 2. At least it felt like it. So there's actually a tool out there created by Justin Oibrants. I hope I said his name right. Alias is Quantum. It's on romhacking.net. It allows you to inject or import, I guess, whichever word is more appropriate, the music from Family Tracker mods into Mega Man 2. Now, I'll explain how it works a little bit later. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but basically this gave me the opportunity to do a quick playthrough of Mega Man / Rockman 2 on this channel. So you're going to get to see my Rockman skills. Let's get started. You're going to notice very quickly some songs are not timed the same way as Mega Man 2 is. And to fix that, you'd actually have to hack the assembly of Mega Man 2, and I definitely don't know how to do that. I'm sure somebody out there would be able to retime some of these things properly. But for example, the opening here, I couldn't use the full opening because it's just not timed correctly. And you'll notice some of the songs later in the game, especially during story bits, are not timed the way they should be. But again, that's because I'm just swapping some of the music out. This title screen theme is a good example of that. So, because Mega Man 2's title theme has a little bridge, and it's actually replayed in the ending, and I didn't realize that. So when we get to the ending, you'll hear the same music. But yeah, when I get to the ending, I'll explain a little bit better. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna try difficult mode. You guys are gonna see how good my Mega Man skills are. So for music like this song was obviously in Mega Man 2, but I'm still using the Mega Man 9 version of the song because the Mega Man 9 version, Yoshimoto didn't emulate the music. He recreated it with MIDI and samples and such. So this is my recreation of his recreation. Anyways, let's get started. I'm not going to be following boss order. And I'm on difficult mode, so I guess, again, you guys are going to see my Mega Man skills. I'm going to try this, maybe Buster only run, we'll see. Depends on how much I struggle on bosses. So, obviously, Splash Woman equals Bubble Man. Oh, dead already. It might sound like I have a little bit of a congestion in my voice. It's just because I'm a little bit allergic? No, allergic. Oh. Okay. I'm just getting the rust off. Anyways, no, I'm just going through a little bit of an allergy attack. I did some cleaning and I don't do well with dust. You know, when I was doing a playthrough of this yesterday, I played a lot better than this. Alright. So, most people will know this, but in North America, we got the quote-unquote easy version of Mega Man, or Rockman I should say, where I guess Capcom thought North Americans wouldn't like the game because it's too hard. So they put a normal mode, or I guess an easy mode, and called it normal. Ooh, I need you. So we're not playing in that, we're playing in difficult mode, which is essentially the same as the Japanese Rockman 2. I think the way this emulation tool works, not emulation, sorry, but this ROM tool works for importing music, I think they also fixed a lot of slowdown issues, because usually that fish boss, or mini boss, or whatever it is, usually it causes a lot of slowdown, and I'm not noticing that. Or it could be this emulator, you know, emulating a higher CPU rate. Ooh. Oh, I thought I died. And I did. Did I hit the checkpoint at least? Come on, give me the checkpoint. Oh, well, I got this checkpoint. I could be... Where'd my fish guy go? Yeah, whatever. I'm okay with that. I grew up on Mega Man 2. It was one of my favorite Mega Man games. Mega Man 3 as well, but I never actually had that when I was growing up. I believe my brother purchased Mega Man 2 or was gifted Mega Man 2. And yeah, I'm the kind of guy who like grew up and is in grade school with friends who loved Mega Man as well, and sometimes we would create... the second fish boss didn't even show up, or I guess he's over here. No, he's not. That's interesting. We would create Mega Man levels randomly when we're supposed to be, you know, studying. If any of my old friends from grade school remember that, shout out to them. So this could be dangerous. I was playing pretty well yesterday and now I'm not. Mostly because I guess I'm being recorded and I know you guys are watching me, but if anybody's watching, I don't know. But yeah, this music is very appropriate because you could tell Splash Woman's music was very inspired by Bubble Man's theme. Alright, here we go with the boss music. I'm gonna try not to get hit by everything from this boss. Turns out this mode is a lot harder when... Just don't die. Just don't die. There we go. I'm not a speedrunner. I have watched some tactics. I won't be cheating in this game. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I probably will cheat. But only during the boss that everybody hates. So I could have used just the regular, like, Mega Man get weapon music, but I thought that was boring, so I used the shop theme for this anyway, instead. Alright. I think Airman's gonna probably kill me. And Airman, most appropriate? Tornado Man's music. Once I get past this part, I'll talk a little bit more about the song. I had a heck of a time figuring out a major bug from the music driver that this game uses, or this tool uses. It really didn't like a certain function that Family Tracker has that I used liberally without Mega Man 9's Family Tracker song. Family Tracker mod, I should say. I just don't want to die here. I should farm a little bit here. Get some 1-ups. Okay, so while I'm farming, I'll just explain. So the way this tool works, it kind of sideloads It loads the original music driver, so all the original songs are still in the game. But it loads a second driver, which uses the B-Hop, I guess I hope I'm saying that right, B-Hop music driver made by... Anyways, B-Hop is basically a driver that lets you use Family Tracker music in certain games and such. Or in most games. So right now, the music you're hearing is playing back from the imported sound driver. Or not sound, but music driver. I gotta be specific about that because it doesn't support sound effects. So any sound effects or Mega Man music that wasn't replaced will just be Capcom's original sound driver. Now, all that being said, B-Hop, either B-Hop or MM2FT, which is the program that is using this, has a bug where in Family Tracker, so it's hard to explain, but basically if you're used to modules and stuff, you'll know that a bar of music, or maybe 2 bars of music in module music, is called a pattern, right? And patterns are a way of putting sequence data into the music, into a mod, and mod being the file itself. I should probably just explain from the beginning. So basically, mod music, mod being the file format, and the music creation back in the day, you know, similar to Amiga mod, so I guess it is the exact same thing. But basically, the way it does music sequences, it stores like a bar or 2 of musical data into what's called a pattern. And the way Family Tracker works, you can have multiple patterns per square channel. And I died. Don't be game over. Game over. That was because I was explaining how it works. Okay, I'm gonna get better. Anyways, so yes, basically pattern data can be the full 2 bars, or you can cut it off a little bit early depending on if you don't need the rest of the data but the music is repeating and such. So the way the bug worked was like if you had music data on certain tracks, or I guess any and all tracks, past the point of a pattern being cut off early because it wasn't needed during that sequence part, but you'd still use that later on in the music, you know, to save memory, because you're just reusing music data that was played earlier, but you're not needing all of it, right? Basically, when you do that, it colossally breaks and destroys the music. So Tornado Man's theme, you can hear the noise track, and the noise track actually had music data past the pattern because I was cutting stuff off early, and that would corrupt the noise track. The noise track being the drums, of course. So whenever you would listen to this song, the drums would all mess up halfway through the song. That was a real pain to figure out, and the fix was basically just to make new patterns with the same data in it. It's not optimal, and it's not saving that much memory. I almost died again. It's not saving that much memory when you do it. Some sacrifices had to be made, but now, hopefully, fingers crossed, you're going to hear all the music and it's going to actually not glitch out. There are other bugs that B-Hop has. Like certain pitch bend features that Family Tracker supports that it doesn't. I need you. So because of that, I had to compromise. I basically had to rewrite a lot of the music. Alright, don't die. There is a reason why Airman has his own theme about how hard he is. I just realized I'm not recording in 60 frames per second. Hopefully y'all don't mind the frame rate. You know, I had planned to go to the gym this morning, and I still do plan on going, so basically I just have to get good and make sure I beat this game quickly. For the most part, the imported music I tried to line up with their Mega Man 9 equivalents. So Tornado Man was Airman, Bubble Man was Splash Woman. Sorry, Splash Woman was Bubble Man. Quick Man didn't really have an equivalent, but I based it off of the fact that Quick Man has a little noise sound in it. So I used Plug Man, because Plug Man also has that same noise, and it is basically the music's done in the same way. Alright, can I one-shot this? Let's find out. I'm playing off a controller, that's probably why I'm... Oops. Well, I'm not playing poorly, I'm just making a little bit of mistakes because I wasn't playing full screen before. Alright. Here we go, wish me luck. Ah. Usually I can one-shot this. My timing is slightly off. You know what it is? I think it's because I'm leaning forward to talk into the microphone. Never mind. I'm not gonna make excuses. Just get good, Matt. Try the left route. It's fully possible to make that on the right route. I just normally go the left route. Guys, it takes so much so much time to kill when I'm gonna die. I already have to use it. Only using it in interest of saving time. Didn't want to use another life. Hard mode Quick Man usually kills me. That was actually a pretty good fight. Well, a speedrunner would probably laugh at it, but Quick Man is hard, man. No, sorry, Hard Man's Mega Man 3. Quick Man is hard. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm gonna try the Yoku blocks. Is it Yoku? Yoku blocks first. If I can't get it, then I'll use 2. Okay, now that that's done. So yes, obvious choice for Heat Man was Magma Man. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, missed it. Well, if that was any indication of how this next part is gonna go. Obviously not well. Alright, let's just do it. I think the problem is I'm hesitating. Alright, ooh. I don't know. Can I do this? One last try. Ah. Just stubborn now. Okay, screw it. You all don't have... I don't have all day, you all don't have all day. We'll see what happens. No, I want you. I want to lose all my... I didn't want to lose all my energy there. Those guys hit hard. Alright, Heat Man's kind of hard. He hurts a lot when he touches you. Let me rephrase that. He does a lot of contact damage. You just have to manipulate him to not get hit. He has a random time when he goes forward. Sometimes he's quick, sometimes he takes a long time. So it's hard to time it properly. Ah! You know, one more hit, he would have been dead. Okay, let's do this. The idea is just to get a hit in before he's able to get his shot out. You know, now that I got my beat, not that hard. Heat Man is one of the boss that I didn't really practice very often, so there we go. Death. You know, the biggest issue with Mega Man 2 is you can't skip this part. Or at least speed it up. And then they did this, which makes it even longer. It literally adds like 20 to 30 seconds to this point, or this part. I think that we should all eventually play Mega Man 2, maybe once or twice a year, just to keep our sanity. You know, it just keeps us humble. So Woodman is obviously going to be Concrete Man. because Woodman just like, or sorry, Concrete Man just like Woodman is big. And the levels themselves, they feel very similar. You know, I wouldn't be offended if one of you dropped a 1-up. Sure would be nice. I just gotta get faster at repetitive button pressing. Let's do this. Normally I would skip these guys, but I need a one-man's... Oh my god, okay. I gotta remember everybody or in the difficult mode basically takes twice that we're used to, because again we got the easy version of this game, which is basically half damage. I need some health. Should not try to sing with the music because I'm not as good. And yet I'm still doing it. Oh, I hate in Mega Man 2 how some of the items disappear if there's too many sprites on screen. Come on, give me health. This will work. Give me health, birdies. Take half health. There we go. Maybe one more time. I just realized those birds hit hard. Wow, nothing? And... does anybody know how that bug works? Because, like, there was definitely nothing on screen, and I lost the item, and I think it was because I took damage? Maybe it was because of sprite flickering? It's gotta be sprite flickering. Oh, that doesn't even hit him. Whatever, I'm done. Let's do this. You know, when you were a kid, you're always like, oh, what can I get this guy with bubble? When you're a kid, you're at this part and you're like, you don't know exactly how to get past these little ostrich things. But it turns out they're actually not that hard. You just gotta stop and move back a little bit. Okay, so I might be dead. No, let's keep it Buster only. How many lives do I have? 1. Well, that didn't last long. Okay, last life. If I feel like I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna use the Heat Man after. This is not going well. It's not terrible now. Ah! I should have seen that coming. Okay, gonna plow through this. I'm sorry. Skip through the video if you don't want to see this again. Should I had a rapid fire button. Need help. You know, the drops are being a little stingy right now. I wonder if this will work with these guys. How are you not supposed to get hit by them? Now you're dropping health? I could have used you last time. Okay. I swear I was playing better than this before. You know what would be perfect for this level? Woodman's item. That again. I need to farm for health. I'm nearly done. Oh my god, you guys. What is going on? Oh. Oh my god. I'm choking. That's what's going on. I'm choking. Hopefully this is providing some good entertainment watching my struggles. Especially since... Do I just have to wait? I just have to wait. Okay. Oh, item just disappeared. I'm not doing well. Please give me some help. Oh my gosh. Should I just end it? That's okay. It ended it for me. Difficult mode is really kicking my butt. I really need to get out of here, so... I can just feel the comments screaming at me to play in a different style, and I'm just like... This is the style I played in for 30 years. I'm old, Ken. I don't like new tricks. Whoops. 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 Now I'm just hitting everything, aren't I? Oh, how generous, thank you. Well, I hit the checkpoint at least, so that's good. Okay. Come on, guy, don't wake up. I wanna get some help. It's like the game knows that you're gonna take a lot of damage at this point, so it gives you some enemies that you can farm health with, but like that bug makes it hard because the item you might need will disappear. Can I get some birdies, please? I'm not going anywhere until you give me some help. Do the birds not give you any help? I'm sure somebody's broken down this programming to figure out the odds of getting health. It's gotta be some kind of random, like, it can't just be random. I would be getting more items than this. Oh my gosh, come on. Feel free to skip forward. I'd be happy with a few more. Nothing big, just a few more pellets. Maybe some one-manses. The drops are terrible today. Nothing. Nothing. Come on. Let's do it. I almost fell off there. Okay. Ah. So hopefully you all enjoy Concrete Man's theme because you're hearing it a lot. Nope. Oh. I think these guys don't hurt that much. Good luck, Matt. Thanks, Matt. Oh, that was dumb. I am so dead. That's okay. I needed health. I don't know why the song was about Airman when it I guess there was the second verse was about how hard Woodman was. Don't die! Oh my god. That was so nerve-wracking. Okay, so the next bosses should not be nearly as hard as those two. And I believe, yes, I am going to probably use the cheap weapons. The cheap weapons when it comes to wily bosses. So I couldn't find anything that really represented Metal Man and Mega Man 9. So I just went ahead and used Jewel Man's theme because jewels are sharp and so are metal blades. That's my logic. Flicker, flicker, flicker. Flicker, flicker, flicker. It would look better in the video if I actually was recording in 60 FPS. I apologize once again. These item drops are terrible today. Give me a one-mansies. All these energy drops that I do not need. Whatever. I just realized that... Getting a little frustrated. As should be when playing Mega Man 2. Usually I'm really much better of a player than this. These things hurt you a lot, so I tried desperately not to touch them. Are you serious? Now it's not dropping the stuff I need. So as I was saying earlier, the guys who ride the gears and such are going to be a lot harder to kill. Oh, it's not that bad. I don't need to refill my Woodman. need that. Okay, here's a little trick for you all. That was so funny. Oh my god, that was hilarious. If you jump out of there and pause a couple times, sometimes you can pause buffer and Mega Man's momentum changes a little bit. So if you pause a few times, obviously if you jump correctly, not the way I jumped, but if you jump correctly, you can actually make the jump without using any items. Once I'm out of this spike area, I'll show you a quick demonstration. Just like this, if you go like that, you'll notice your momentum stops a little bit, resets and goes to the right a little bit more. If you do that multiple times, you can actually like get past that pit. Get my way. Should have got that one, man. Oh well. Not a good idea. I almost died there. These guys are so much easier in the North American one, they just die in one hit. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. I'm gonna use it because I don't trust myself. See? Wish I had the metal blade right about now. Oh, don't jump into it. Probably not a smart move, but I don't want to do this fight again. Excuse me. Okay. So, Metal Man just basically jumps and shoots only when you jump and shoot. And I used to have better timing against him, but obviously not, so that's why I used... That's probably also why it gives you 2 E-tanks during the whole level, too. So I can't get any of the extra... Well, I guess I can get the 1-up or something, but I can't really get a lot of the extras in this level because I don't have the Crash Bomb. This level is Flashman, and I think the closest equivalent was Galaxy Man's music. Fun fact, this was one of the songs that Yu Shimoda said that he had the most fun composing. Now that I have Metal Blade, I could probably just spam that through this whole level. Oh. Ice physics. I need this E-tank. All right, let's do it. Come on. I may not have needed that. I couldn't take the risk. Okay, I promise I won't be much longer. I think maybe 15 minutes left. Well, 20 minutes now because of this. Okay. I do like in later Mega Man games that they put this as a little cutscene, but I also like the fact that they made that cutscene skippable. Alright, let's see how good my Crash Man skills are. And I chose Hornet Man for Crash Man because reasons. I think the reason was because there was nothing else I can use. Oh, come on, get up there. Come on. I'm gonna use you. These guys are great for farming stuff, but I don't want to stay here all day doing that. It's just like clockwork, though. These guys always drop a one up whenever you're playing this game. At least once per run. At least that's what I found. Especially when you're on the top one, the top little elevator here. So it tempts you to get off of it, and then you basically just have to spend more time here. Especially on this screen. Ooh. To relearn how to fight those guys, because normally when I play this game, I play it the easy way. Okay. So we're halfway through the level. So I think the easiest way to get through this would probably be this. So I think Crash Man is probably the easiest boss in this game. And the reason is because he's got a very easy pattern to manipulate. I'll show you in a moment. Fingers crossed I don't take any damage from him, but oh, go away, go away. I dislike these guys immensely. And I also believe they hurt a lot. Yep, they do. Alright, here we go. Will I take damage? Let's see. Oh, I definitely will because I'm impatient. Fast forward me because this is going to be slow. If I get 5,000 likes on this video, I will become a speedrunner. I'm obviously joking, nobody's got that kind of time. Speedrunners have to, like, spend hours of their day training their muscle memory on this game. Or any game. Literally playing the game thousands of times until it's like ingrained in their soul. Some people can play the game without even looking at it. They can just blindfold themselves, and as long as they can hear, then they know their cue. Me, I'm 44 years old. I have better things to do with my time and my life. Alright, here we go. So again, the original Mega Man music is still in there, and they're called when they're needed. This is the original, although I did remake this as well. This song here is my version because the difference is the snare. Because again, Yoshimoto was using samples. We got Wily 1, Mega Man 9. Yoshimoto was using samples and not the original MML. He recreated the music. And he used the closest approximate of the samples that he had to make that to remake that music. It was pretty close. He did an amazing job, but it wasn't obviously perfect. I don't need to farm right now. This song is obviously the spiritual successor of Wily 1 for Mega Man 9, or 2 rather. The song that everybody seems to love. Because that one goes, and this song goes, basically it's the same song. Filling that up for later because I'm gonna need it. Ah, why did I take damage there? Okay, so this next part, let's see if I can do it. This part. Anyone who knows Mega Man 9 will know what I'm talking about. Not Mega Man 9, sorry, Mega Man 2 knows what I'm talking about. This part right here is especially Mega Man 2. The bass. Okay, I'm not even on key. Alright. No! Oh, jumped way too soon there. I got scared. Oh my god. Isn't it funny how halfway through those jumps you see the frame rate change on the... Don't die! There we go. You see the frame rate change on the scrolling of the blocks when the auto scroll kicks in? You know, that boss used to be super hard when I was a kid. You'll hear the snare hits a lot harder than the Mega Man 2 one did. This was another song I had to basically recompose because it glitched out so hard when I imported it. Because it's such a complex song that when I used it, or when I created it, Yoshimoto created the original obviously, but when I made the remake... Oh shit, is this guy gonna hit me? Ah! Okay. Sorry, I wanted to focus there. When Yoshimoto created it, or sorry, when I made it, the song that Yoshimoto made, rather, it used up a lot of memory. And you can hear a lot of repeating parts, so I tried to use those repeating parts. And of course, the B-Hop driver didn't like that, because there's a lot of parts that are being cut up prematurely. So the, no, I need that. Don't die! I could have farmed here, but oh well. So yeah, I basically had to recompose a lot of the patterns and duplicate them, so it's using up more memory than it should. That wouldn't really be acceptable if this game, like if this music was created back in the day. But of course back then they'd be using a different music driver, and it would be a lot more optimal than FamiTracker would be. Or is, rather. You ever notice how the chain is at the bottom of the screen there? Do you see it down there? And over here as well? It's almost like they couldn't make the enemy, make a duplicate enemy because they didn't have enough memory. Okay, don't need health. This boss, if it hits you, takes a massive amount of health. Curious, does Woodman hurt this guy? No. Oh. That almost hit me. Don't die. Gonna have to refill some metal blades later. Fun fact about this next song. The soundtrack version compared to the in-game version on the Xbox and the... whatever the hell is it called? I want an E-tank. Kill both? Hooray! Yeah, the soundtrack version of a lot of Mega Man 9 music versus the in-game version of a lot of Mega Man 9 music has swapped pulse widths. It also has a bunch of slight differences in pitch bends. It's kind of interesting. And I guess I asked Yoshimoto about that, and he said, yeah, the game version was slightly modified compared to the soundtrack version of the game. Which, obviously, we knew, but not sure why. I think he's like a perfectionist like most musicians are. They want to just make sure it's right before it goes out. I'm working on a game called Infinity right now, and I'm probably going to do final passes on all music. So there might be some changes just to make things a little bit more optimal. Okay, Metal Blade. No Crash Bomb. What if I use my Crash Bomb here? I think it's going to eat up my... Screw it. Metal Blade. No, I think it's Quickman, isn't it? It's Quickman. Whatever, let's use this. I don't want to use my Crash Bomb because I need it for the next boss. Cool! Alright, the next stage that you all know and hate. Well, some of you know and hate. Such a good singer. I need my Metal Manzi's bits. Hope you are all gonna love this song because you're gonna be hearing it for a bit. I don't need that one, man. I already got a few. I'm jumping here because there's invisible holes in the floor. Looks like there's an invisible hole in the floor right here. Saving my E-tanks, probably will need them. I could have got that last E-tank, but it's all good. Speedrun strats! The real speedrun strat right here is taking damage and jumping on the spikes, and I don't have that kind of skill. Like that. There's a little trick. Oh, don't you love playing in an emulator where there's lag? Basically, you can do the pause trick there. I'm not gonna do it now. Well, maybe I'll do it now. I don't know. No! Okay, now I'm just killing myself. See, I was trying to show off. That's the problem. I was trying to show off, and it killed me. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't die there. Oh. I am dead. Oh, I can't believe I survived that. Feel free to call me an idiot, because I think what I did there was very irresponsible and stupid. Speedrun strats! Okay, I'm not doing that again. And Capcom is sadistic. They put these guys in this area just before the worst boss in all of Mega Man. Very, very, very close second to the stupid demon bosses. Okay, screw it. Okay, two things about this room. One, the boss will only get hurt by Crashman. Two, you only have a limited, well, multiple things about this room. You only have a limited amount of crash bombs you can use. Three, they shoot and home in on you. Or, there's a glitch in this game where if you do that, their shot goes right through you. So the idea is to keep moving. One. Go away, go away, go away! And conserve your crash bombs. I could have angled that a little bit better, but see, now you if you do this right, you have just enough. I don't want to die. You have just enough to get past this boss. If you do die, you lose all your crash bombs, but the walls, if you have more 1-ups left, or if you have any lives left, not doing well here. Sorry, I had to concentrate there. The walls will be gone on your second attempt if you do it. So basically you have to refarm in that spike pit to get energy back for your crash bombs, and it's slow and tedious and it sucks. So if and when you can always beat this boss and cheat while doing it, that's the best thing to do. Boss rush! So Mega Man 2 FT has a feature, I guess it's Mega Man 2 has a feature where you can actually choose different boss music for the refights. Maybe because it's a map, I'm not sure. Or a different map. Mega Man 2 just chose not to. So for me, I had some of the special music from the DLC for Mega Man 9, so I decided to use that as boss music in the refights. And the original way that I remade this music, I was using hardware sweeps, which apparently the hardware or the player doesn't like. Yeah, the player doesn't like hardware sweeps, so I had to recreate the pitch bend in this song meticulously, and it took a long time. Try to survive long enough to see if you can hear it. Probably won't. That's okay if I die here. That doesn't hit nearly as bad as it did in the original game. I guess if you damage boost and shoot him, you still can hit him past his shield. Yeah, let's try to survive long enough to hear the bend part of the music. Bend part is right here. And it's pretty smooth. You can't do linear pitch bends in the driver either, so I had to figure out the values to make the pitch bend linear. What? It didn't give me my health. That's not fair. Crash bombs. I'm dead. Well. At least if I game over, I'll get my energy back. I believe he's weak to airmen. I'm not sure. Not by much. I gotta save my... So in the original game, if you hit Metal Man with Metal Man, he takes a lot of damage. In the North American version, he dies in one hit. In this version, he takes half a hit. Whee! I need to save some of that. No, move! Thank you. There we go, not too bad. I don't have any Clashman left. If I had Clashman, I could beat the boss easy. I just have to use Metal Man. So you can use different music here too, but I just chose the regular boss music. Let's just do doing 1 pellet of damage. Just getting hit by everything, aren't I? Alright, final stage, final boss. Then I can jump in the shower and then head to the gym. And then come back home and jump into the shower again, and that's it. Pew! Trick to this level is just keep going. So I didn't put any music here because the original didn't have any music. And I don't think anything would have been appropriate. Maybe the suspense music. Oh, well that's not good. Alright, Bubble Mans. This is another song that basically had to be recomposed. Because the bridge has this siren sound and it did not play correctly in the player at all. I'll let it play, and you'll hear it here, and it actually plays correctly now because I had to make an arpeggio to fix it. Fun fact, the original version in Mega Man 9, that part was actually a sample with 1 note playing, probably because it didn't sound very good when it was coming or playing in real time. Either that, or I guess Yoshimoto didn't want to flip notes back and forth between multiple channels, because that's how Mega Man 9's music worked. He had one sequence for, so one song, say Concrete Man, had 3 different files. No, 4 different files. And each file was for each square channel and triangle and noise channel and etc. And in each file, he had 3 channels, MIDI channels, where if he had 1 note playing, it would be, sorry, 1 channel playing, it would be 25% pulse width, or 50% pulse width, or 12.5% pulse width. He never used the 75% pulse width, but I think that's because 75% is the same as 25, it's just inverted phase. And you would never have heard the difference. Alright, wish me luck. I don't want to take 1 hit because I think 1 hit's gonna kill me. Sorry, 1 touch of contact damage. Like that. This boss was unreasonably hard. Not hard. Basically, I don't know. I feel like if Capcom made this boss nowadays, it would not be like that. Yeah. You just gotta keep going, and especially if you're far right, it doesn't have time to drip on you. Oh, allergies, you know? Alright, let's do this. I don't have any E-tanks, so I have to win. I don't win that way. So he hurts a lot, but he's got a predictable pattern. Two more hits should do it. Sorry, 4 more hits should have done it. Now 2 more. There we go. This was Mega Man 2's song, obviously. Mega Man 9 doesn't have a victory jingle. So I'm using the original song here because Mega Man 9's ending theme is basically 3 bars or 4 bars, and it just repeats and repeats and repeats. And just listening to the same song like that, repeating like 20 times during this sequence here is not fun. Now you get to listen to me sing. So original Mega Man 2, after this point, has the title theme playing, but the title theme is specifically timed. And then it goes into the credits theme, which is basically just a reprieve of the title theme. In this one, I could not get the original Mega Man 9 staff roll to work because, one, it's 150 patterns. Most songs were 10, 20 patterns at most. It's very long. It uses up way too much memory, and every time I tried to inject it, it failed. So I just, I opted not to. I chose something different, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. And now you're going to hear a bunch of silence because, like I mentioned before, to fix this is all determined and timed and stuff. To fix that, I would need to know assembly, and I don't know assembly, and I don't know how to hack Mega Man. And if anybody wants to, that's fine. That's great. Have fun. But for me, I think I'm just happy with this. And this is the compromise I made for the ending. Talk about another song that took a long time to make, man. This is a 2-minute song. Has a lot of effects in it. And the B-Hop music driver also butchered the song, so I had to spend a good hour fixing it. The Mega Man 9 version of this relied on sample retriggers a lot, which you can't do on the NES. So if you listen carefully, you'll hear the notes are retriggering very quickly, but they have to be cut off before they do. And you can only do it at 60 Hertz. Because if you played it too fast and you didn't re-trigger it by shutting the note off and turning it back on, it would just be one note playing. That's how fast it would go, but you wouldn't hear it re-triggering. Well, if you watched this video, thank you. Hopefully I entertained. If you'd like, I've got the IPS patch of this in the description below. You will need your own ROM to play it. I showed this to Yoshimoto and he said, I tried this before, but it didn't come out nearly as well as this. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. The music, I'm sure, would have been fun. I would love to hear actually his attempts to inject his music into Mega Man 2. That would have been fun. Anyways, I'm gonna call it. I gotta go to the gym. I will see you all later, and have a great week if I don't. Well, I will see you later. Bye.